Hey guys, welcome to the video for today. So before we get started, I just ask you before I basically give your opinion on it, just give me a chance, okay? I'm not asking for a lot, I'm just asking for a chance. That's why you're here if you're a new viewer, or if you're a returning viewer and you just haven't subscribed yet. I just ask you just give me a chance, give me a week to prove that I can try and do the best that I can to my ability. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you're gonna do. Let your friends know what's going on here. But anyways, let's get right on to the video.
Bonjour, mes amis. Je suis l'énergie canadienne. It's been a little while. We're good before I want to, you know what? Just talk about what happened. The week following the streams, I just took the break, but the additional time I can explain as I suffered a legit medical injury as I severely sprained my ankle. It was bruising, it was swelling, it was very painful. But good, good. Now we need to talk about some teams that didn't make the cut. Super Bowl is this Sunday, and I think it's time we look at the fallen. May God have mercy on our souls. Seattle Seahawks. The less said about this team, the better. People said that they shouldn't have made it here. They shouldn't have even made it, and I agree with that sympathy. They fucking screwed Detroit. They fucking screwed Green Bay. And so they nabbed it only to get their asses handed to them by the 49ers. Well done, y'all promoted something? Yes, that's a couple. Hold on. Who the hell am I kidding? It's not worth it. The Los Angeles Chargers. Oh. 27 of fucking nothing. You choked. You choked harder than the Falcons ever choked. And that's saying something. The fact of the matter that you fucking had a 27 to nothing lead. The fucking fact that you had 5 first half turnovers. My God. Like, let me ask you a question, Chargers. Did you think the right decision was firing Joe Lombardi? Or was the right decision firing Brandon Staley? You apparently chose the former and fired Joe Lombardi. Because that makes sense? When the decision actually was meant to, fire Staley? Fuck you, Spanos. Seriously, fuck you, Spanos. The Miami Dolphins. They were down 17-0, but unlike their little friends in Jacksonville, they couldn't get the job done. Buffalo held it together, and Miami looked like they were what they were all year. Putrid shit. And in ways, it wasn't even their own fault. Why? Because injuries, especially to their helm, Tua. That question, Dolphins, is how do you combat that next season? You need a solid plan B. I'm sorry, but Skylar Thompson ain't shit. I would start planning for a backup that's worthy enough. I'm just saying. Just in the very event that you need to. The the Minnesota Vikings. Now, why did I always say the New York Giants? I think it's simple. Because nobody expected the Giants to win. What wound up happening was the New York Giants winning. The Vikings were given the name the Fraud Kings for a very good reason. This very game. Seriously, you had a great first half, and then you completely fell off of a fucking Viking ship on the second half of the season. The only highlight in the second half of the season was 33-0. But even then, that still marked your incompetence worth shit. You gain nothing. You win nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Seriously. The Baltimore Ravens. Much like your friends over in Minnesota, you guys were dealing with an injury to Lamar Jackson. But unlike the Vikings, you didn't have any notable weapons that were not named Mark Andrews. Seriously, you only had one man, Mark Andrews. When you're going for a 4th and goal inside around the 1 or 2 yard line, you don't do a QB sneak. Nothing. Trying to reach over and then have the ball fumble out and have Sam Hubbard return it all the way for a touchdown. No. What you should have done, I think it's pretty simple. What you should have done. Try to do an option play, that or for and have it go for an outside run. Fuck, I can't. Or do a fake. Doing a fake, it'll work. Just saying, it will work. What do I know? Finally, for the wild card round, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to tell you this right now. Brett Maher missed 4 fucking extra points. No, I'm sorry. No, it was 4. No, it was 4. Sorry, my apologies. It was 4. The fact of the matter that your kicker, Dallas, cannot make any kicks in a playoff game just shows your pure incompetence. Tampa Bay also looked like complete and utter dog shit. They couldn't get anything going. And oh, did I mention they couldn't get anything going? Well fucking done. Oh, you can take the remaining corpse of Tom Brady with you. Oh, he's retired? Again? I'm only giving it 40 days from the time of his retirement. I'm not fucking counting on him to fucking stay retired. I'm really not. Really? I'm not. Jacksonville and Kansas City. Oh, what a day it is for it to be so shitty. Simply put it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Jacksonville, they got close. They took out one of Mahomes' ankles for a bit, but they injected enough painkillers in him to make him look like a fucking robotic machine, and bam, you lost the game. But I think we can all say one thing. Jacksonville got really far. They tried and they actually fought. And there's nothing but respect for that. Absolutely no respect. Absolutely respectful right there. But Jacksonville, just do everyone a favor and fix your fucking weapon situation and your defense. Maybe your coaching, but I think Doug Peterson should be fine. Get some help for Trevor Lawrence. Get some help on the defense, and I think you're good to go. The Buffalo Bills. Oh, the Bills. Tell me that you couldn't beat the Bengals on your own field with DeMar Hamlin cheering you guys on from inside New Era Field. Oh my God, it's like you guys have learned nothing. So what happened exactly with the Bills this game? I think it's pretty simple, dear viewer. There were a couple things here. First was their defense. Okay, I understand you're playing up against an elite quarterback in Joe Burrow, an elite rusher in Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine, though the latter's not really as elite as the other, but getting there. And an elite receiver core of T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd. Like, come on now. Buffalo and also let's look at the Buffalo offense. while they managed to get some points, they really couldn't do shit against Cincinnati's defense. Couldn't. Hell, what? How the hell does anyone manage with anything anymore? The answer: you just fucking don't. Simple as that. The Dallas Cowboys. Oh my god. Last year, Dak runs the ball, no timeouts. They try to spot the ball. I don't know, Jim. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Clock expires before the play can get off. Game over. This year, all the fucking blockers are on the right side of the field. Zeke Elliott is the fucking snapper, is the fucking center. Dak Prescott takes the snap. Zeke gets fucking steamrolled. Guy, in which he has to jump up to make the catch, and then flattened like a pancake almost immediately. Clock expires. Game over. Oh my god. It's like you fucking learned nothing. You learned absolutely fucking nothing. You know what the worst part about it is, Cowboys? Do you know where he is now? Kellen Moore went to the Chargers. So, what are you guys going to do on offense? Oh, wait, I know what you can do. Oh, this seems very effective. The New York Giants. Now I can say the Giants because the game that they played against the Eagles, yeah, I think the better forgotten it is, it's just not worth mentioning them because 38-7, really? It couldn't at least give some fight. The Eagles just monument in the state of New York, as well as MetLife Stadium several times over, because your team apparently cannot win for shit. Congratulations. What do you know? You got the pike straight up your ass. And no one's sorry for you. The Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. Let me say this. People are going to be mad at the refs. Okay? I'm going to say that right now. People are going to be mad at the refs. I understand that. And the common part of the game, refereeing sucks. No, I don't give a shit about the fact that Roger Goodell said that they were at an elite level. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Instead, it wasn't the refs. Not entirely. What defense did you win? There were issues on the defensive game that I don't even know what the end. Let me take it like this, okay? There were instances where they were just allowing the Chiefs to just walk right over them. Eli Apple forgot how to fucking play corner. And Joseph Osai. Let me say this. What Joseph Osai did, that was a dumb move. I will say that. I will say that. But in saying that, it's important to remember that, look at, he's a young player. He's 22, 23 years old. He's bound to make rookie mistakes. He's a rookie. And guess what the internet does? Oh my god, Osai sucks. Fall. Why the fuck is he a starter? Get the fuck out of here. Trade him. Cut him. Whichever. You fucking serious? This is the shit that causes anxiety and panic attacks and triggers mental health stuff. Okay? This is the shit that's happened to me. I'm speaking from personal experience here. That's the shit. Outbreaks. But then people saying we love you, we hope you get better. Bashed him for a mistake. Bengals, look at me, look at me. I'm not. You guys have nothing to be ashamed of. You guys had an amazing year. You really did. I have nothing but respect for the Bengals. I wanted them to win this game as much as anybody else. I didn't want to see the fucking Chiefs win, but that's what we got. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not mad. Look at Bengals. Regroup, figure out the issues that you're having, come back better and stronger than ever next year. All you can do. Recover, rebound, and next year, watch. I'm sure things will get better. I promise you. Don't go blaming Osai. Don't go blaming the refs. Even if that fucking weird third down thing was bullshit. Just leave Osai alone. Leave him alone. The San Francisco 49ers. Big cock Brock had his cock broke. So instead, they bring in a journeyman by the name of Josh Johnson. Who the fuck is Josh Johnson? He was originally a pick by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2009. Since then, he's been a journeyman, going to multiple different leagues, spring, fall, everything in between, and has not panned out. He found himself on the Niners playoff run this year as a backup because, Trey was dealing with the broken leg. Jimmy G was dealing with shoulder stuff. And Purdy, as it turned out, UCL torn. Thankfully, it's not a full reconstruction. It's just a repair. Thank God. So, what do? Oh, wait, Josh Johnson gets hurt. Concussion. Birdie's going to have to be forced to play, and that goes about as well as you expect it to. Not good. At all. San Fran, it's not even your fault. Injury struck at the worst time possible. That was the worst time to have an injury bug happen to you. And I feel nothing but sorriness. I feel nothing but sorrow because I actually wanted to see the Niners win. The Eagles wound up winning the game nearly the same fashion as they did in the divisional. But they got more holes to fix than we know, than we think. Seriously, they got far, but they just weren't close enough. So, the fallen have been remembered, but now it's time to see our representatives. Starting with the NFC, the number 1 seed, Philadelphia Eagles. A friend of mine told me this. 3 years ago, the Eagles were blowing it up, had nothing going for them, subjection that they weren't going to do anything. Pretty much, they were just dead. Just completely and utterly dead. Then, a 3-year turnaround happened. Jalen Hurts comes in, is drafted 2nd round, 48th overall by the Philadelphia Eagles. They draft Devonta Smith a year later. Okay? Those aren't bad pickups so far. You make a couple small trades here and there to bring in some depth, whatever. You sign Ndamukong Suh in the offseason. At the NFL draft, you trade your pick, your number 18 pick, to the Tennessee Titans. You get a receiver of epic proportions, AJ fucking Brown. What transpires is eliteness. Your offense starts clicking. Everything starts going the right way. You're winning fucking everything practically, other than a couple weeks that, Hurts got hurt in that one game against the Commanders, but we don't talk about that. Just the fact that the Eagles made it this far, that they have, after only a 3-year rebuild, that is fucking impressive. Absolutely fucking impressive. You upgraded eventually over time. You have to downgrade, but then you upgraded. You put piece by piece together block on top of block. And what transpired was this. This is the reward of a rebuild. Being able to put together a championship caliber team. No one saw this coming, not even Eagles fans. Howie Roseman was probably regarded by some Eagles fans as one of the best GMs that organization has had in a long time. He put together a masterpiece rebuild. And the Eagles fans, I'm sure, are going to be very thankful for years to come. Eagles, you deserve to be in a Super Bowl. You had so much adversity facing you, but you fucking proved everyone wrong. You proved every single fucking person wrong. And you should be proud of it. Absolute dominance. On the offense, what do you guys have for pieces? Jalen Hurts as your helm. You got your backs situated in Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, and Boston Scott. 3 solid choices. 3 solid choices. Easy does it right there. Your receiving core, go start your tight end. Dallas Goedert, he was the replacement for Zach Ertz. And what he became was your top tight end, and he filled that role perfectly. He was drafted in the 2nd round. Again, 48th overall in the 2018 draft. Obviously, despite the Dallas Cowboys, but also because they needed it. Because Zach Ertz was aging, and they needed a young, sure tight end. And what they got him. Zach Ertz is there. Easy. Easy fucking pickings. And look at it. It's a masterpiece. An absolute fucking masterpiece. The offensive line, I honestly, Jason Kelsey among other pieces, but damn, your defense was so Ndamukong Suh. Your pickup in the offseason. Oh God, man. That's just one piece that, I don't remember all the Eagles players on the top of my head because 1, it's like nearly 2 a.m. 2, I had about the brain capacity the size of a fucking peanut. The Eagles are absolutely outstanding. And I cannot wait to see what they do in the future. For the AFC, traditions continue to bullshit everybody. The Kansas City Chiefs, the number 1 seed. Okay. Let's piece it together. You lose Tyreek Hill because of cap constraints. You have to trade him. You don't get back a couple pieces on defense because, things. So you had to compensate. So what is your weapon of choice? You bring in Valdez-Scantling. Okay. You bring in Juju Smith-Schuster, fresh out of the exile mill of Pittsburgh. Okay. You draft a guy in the 7th round by the name of Isaiah Pacheco out of Rutgers. He wound up being useful. When Edwards-Helaire went down with injury, Pacheco took over and he never looked back. He dominated. He became one of the best running backs probably of the last 5 years. And that's a growing list. Like Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb, to an extent Todd Gurley at the beginning of that span, but not really anymore, sadly. Kenneth Walker, and the list just goes on and on and on and on. Juju Smith-Schuster worked out better than expected. Valdez-Scantling, while wasn't used much, did prove to be a situation receiver, and that worked for him. That absolutely worked for him. Same thing can be said with Travis Kelce. Not a situation, but their elite generational tight end. Look at him. He continued to dominate this year. He did exactly everything he wanted to do. And that was pretty much just send people into oblivion for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And a little side tasting of dessert. Because all it was just Travis Kelce dominating. Travis Kelce is a god fucking damn good piece. Like I said, what are your weapons on offense? Patrick Mahomes, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, coming back from injury. Isaiah Pacheco. McCall Harmon, I wouldn't count on playing in the Super Bowl. His season's done due to a hip injury. Marcus Valdez-Scantling. Christian Watson. I don't know if that's his actual name, but I'm just going over it for right now. No, Christian Watson's a guy from Green Bay, so I have no idea what his name is. So I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments. You got Juju Smith-Schuster, Travis Kelce. You got a great offensive line that has held Mahomes. In some cases, not so well, but it's okay. The defensive side of the ball for you guys, as UrinatingTree said, looks a little rough. Chris Jones is still good, but he had a bit of a down year. And their rushing defense was one of the worst in the league. So you kind of had yourselves in a little bit of a little constrained situation, but that happens to everybody. Not just you. It happens to everybody. But now you put yourselves in a situation to where you guys are in a Super Bowl and you guys still look good. Your offense looks solid. Your defense is a little shaky, but you guys can patch that up really easily. So, who takes the cake? Normally, I'll break this into a predictions video. This time, it's going in here. I think it's safe to say that from looking at both teams' injury reports, McCole is not going to be able to play. Some Kansas City defenders are not going to be able to play. From Philadelphia, they're fully healthy pretty much. They're fully ready to go. And they can get Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, or Boston Scott the ball on the ground while also relying on their big weapons in the air. Then Philadelphia might just soar over to a victory. I'm projecting the winner of Super Bowl 57 to be the Philadelphia Eagles by a score of 34-28. And my MVP, A.J. Brown. Because he has been a game changer in Philly. Why not reward him for such turnaround? Because honestly, he deserved that. And it would just be fitting to give him what he is owed and deserves. But that will do it for this episode of the Amateur's Guide. If you guys did enjoy, at the top of the description will be a link to my charity event, Illogical Canadian versus Cancer 2023. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment down below if you guys want to see even next. If you haven't done so already, subscribe and join the Illogical Nation. I will see you guys again on Sunday for the Super Bowl watch party. So stay tuned for that because I have a feeling you guys are going to want to. So, with that being said, je suis le Canadien. Bonne nuit et au revoir.